Quiet down and listen up. Tony is talking.
Katz here. Thanks for watching this episode of Tony is Talking. Congress has thrown in the towel. I read here from myway.com, a deeply unpopular Congress, like we didn't know that, is bolting for the campaign trail without finishing its most basic job, approving a budget for the government year that begins on Friday. They passed one of those continuing resolutions that means that all those people who need to get paid are going to get paid, even though it's more money than they probably deserve because government paychecks are way too big compared to their private industry counterparts, and private industry should really be where the money is, and the public sector should be where you go when you can't find a job in the private sector, even though there shouldn't be so many jobs in the public sector anyway, because the last thing you want is people having to work so they can pay taxes to pay people in the public sector. I digress. Congress wasn't able to get the basics done. And no one should be surprised by this in any way, shape, or form. Also, there's a lot of talk about how Democrats are going to have to go back to their constituents and they're going to face these huge problems, and a lot of them are going to lose. Well, yeah, a lot of Democrats are going to lose in November on Election Day. But it's not just Democrats who have to go back and face the music. The failure of Congress is a failure of Republicans and Democrats. It's a failure to understand the most basic elements of what Americans want. And this goes for both parties, and this is a subject that hasn't changed in a great number of years. What we're seeing now in this new America, with more and more people involved with things like the Tea Party and fully engaged in their civic opportunity every single day, we're seeing Americans who are holding their representatives' feet to the fire. And it doesn't matter what party they're a part of. If Republicans think for just a moment that they've got easy street through the election, they're crazy. And if they think for a moment they've got easy street through 2012, they're nuts. No one who is an elected official has an easy street life anymore. They all now have to realize, have to understand, and will be forced, whether it is constant through town halls, through emails, through faxes, or they're just voted out. They will learn that there is no such thing as job security in the federal government. Just because you were my congressman last year doesn't mean you'll be my congressman next year or any other election year. This goes for both parties. What we have to do as voters, engaged in our civic opportunity every single day, is remind them of their job. It is not to collect a pension. It is not to make money on the speaking tour when they eventually leave office. It's to do the work we need them to do. It is to follow the Constitution, engage in capitalism, bring fiscal responsibility, and create a smaller government. These are the things that Americans want. No wonder Democrats have more problems than Republicans going into this election. But if Republicans don't remember that message, they'll have problems of their own. Guaranteed.
Listen to the Tony Katz Radio Spectacular Monday through Friday on the All Patriots Media Network. Copyright 2010, allpatriotsmedia.com.